Hello there. Welcome back to Grandma Ray Don't Play, and I'm Rachel. So I want to continue on my series of making you 7 meals for $50 or less. So I already went shopping on the first video and I showed you my receipts and everything. So now we're on meal number 2. And this meal is beef stew over rice. So I'm going to show you the items that I'm going to be cooking with, and then we're going to get started, okay? Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Share the video. Subscribe if this is your first time on my channel. And please check out the links below and see if you would like to support this channel in any way. And if you do, I welcome you, okay? And I appreciate you, and I appreciate everyone who's watching. So the purpose of these 7 meals is to show you that you can live on a very low budget. Whether you have to or not, it's a good idea, because we want to make sure that we have enough funds to survive in case anything happens, or enough funds to take that trip, or enough funds to take the edge of financing off of our back, and so we can relax a little, okay? Alright, so let's get started. Okay, so I just want to show you what we're working with. So I have some green peppers. This cost $2.81. I'm going to be using 2 of the green peppers. I have a bag of onions. I already used 2. I have 1, 2, 3, 5 left. Okay, I'm going to be using these 2. I just wanted to show you everything. This is a 5-pound bag of potatoes. I'm going to be using 2 to 3 potatoes. I'll let you know when I cut them up. And this is a 2-pound bag of carrots. I'm going to be using at least half this bag of carrots, about 1 pound. And this is some corn. I'm going to use probably, I would say, a cup of corn. And I have a bag of rice. This is 5 pounds. I already made the rice when I made the first meal. So I'll be using 2 cups of this rice. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to cut up my peppers, onions, potatoes, and carrots. And then I'm going to come back to you, and then we're going to take it from there. Thank you. Okay guys, I have everything cut up. So I cut up 3 white potatoes. Okay. And I cubed them, as you can see. Okay. 2 green peppers, diced. A pound of carrots, which is half of that 2-pound bag, diced. One medium and 1 small onion. Okay. We have 1 cup of corn from the bag of corn. And I put in, this is a 6-ounce glass. I used 3 of these into this pot here. So let me turn you to the pot. And we're going to start loading it in. Let me adjust the camera. That's a little better. About there. Okay. Alright, I'm going to turn my fire on. And we're going to start putting things in. So, I'm going to put the onions in. The carrots isn't soaking in water. I'm going to pour the water off. The reason why you soak the carrots in water is to make sure that they don't turn brown on you. Okay, the water's off. I'm going to put them in. And the peppers, I'm going to put them in. Okay, so now that I have all of those things in, I want to add some salt to help the water to get started. Help the water to get started boiling. Okay, so I'm going to let the carrots, onions, and the green peppers boil for about maybe 15 minutes so that the carrots can begin to get soft, okay, and the flavors can marry each other, and I'll bring you back at that point, okay? Alright, great. So I'll see you in 15 minutes. Thank you. Guys, I forgot to show you the star of the day, the steak. So this is what we're going to be using to make our beef stew with, okay? And this costs $4.29. And I'm going to cut this up, and I'll bring you back and show you how I cut it up after I finish cutting it up. And this is what we're going to add to make our beef stew. Okay, so I'm going to cut this up while I'm waiting on the 15 minutes. I just wanted to bring you back and show you that. Thank you. So you see, you don't need a large big piece of beef or a whole half of a roast to make beef stew. Okay, because beef stew is made up of vegetables, starch, and meat. Alright, I'll be back. Okay guys, I want to put our rice on. We're going to be cooking the rice in the rice cooker here, okay? This is the container that came with it. It's 180 milligrams is the size of this cup, which equals to 1/2 cup and 1/4 cup. So 3/4 of a cup of rice if you lose this cup, okay? Alright, so we're going to do 2 of these. Family of 4, right? That's what we're cooking for. 1. 2. One thing I wanted to point out, if you measure everything, you'll use a lot less food, and it will go, your food and your food costs will go, down. 1 second. Okay, your food costs will go down. So that's one thing I wanted to tell you. Okay, so for every 1 cup of rice, we need 2 cups. These 2 cups of water. So 1 rice, 2 water. 1 rice, 2 water. Okay, so let's do it. We'll put the water in. So that's 1. I need a total of 4. Oops, 2. 3. And one last one. 4. Okay, so we had 2 containers of rice, 2 of these containers, and 4 of this container of water. Okay? Alright, so let's put some flavor in there. I'm going to put some chives in there. Remember, with this 7 meals for $50, you can use your seasoning and oil, because that's something that you would already have in your house anyway. Okay, I put some chives in there. Chives. And some salt. And I'm going to add some pepper. Okay, let's stir that up. I'm going to put the top on it. And I'm going to push the button down that says cook. Oh, wait, I didn't plug it in. That would help. Okay, I plugged it in. Now we're going to hit it to cook. The cook light is on and we're off and running with the rice. Okay? The rice is cooking. Okay, and while I have you here, I cut up the beef, and I wanted to show you the size that I cut the beef up to, cubes, okay? Because beef stew is something that you're not supposed to cut with a knife. You're supposed to be able to just pick it up and with a spoon and put it in your mouth, okay? Alright, so in about another 10 minutes, 5 minutes, I'm gonna bring you back because my onions and peppers and carrots is boiling, and I'm gonna check and see if they're soft by then. Okay, 5 minutes. Okay, guys, so our carrots and onions and peppers is 3/4 the way done. So now we're gonna start adding in our other ingredients. Okay. Now that the carrots are definitely not hard. Alright, I have some beef broth. If you don't have, this is powdered beef broth. If you don't have this, you can do beef bouillon cubes. Either way, okay? This is considered another seasoning, okay? So I'm going to put in 2 heaping tablespoons of beef broth. 1, 2. That's to give it some nice flavor. Okay, and I'm going to mix that in. So now we're starting to build the real flavor of beef. Okay? Okay. Now I have remember the white potatoes? I have the white potatoes in water here. So I'm going to pour the water off. And I'm going to now add the potatoes, into the beef stew mix. And I have another 6-ounce glass of water. So now this is a total of 4 6 ounces of water. 4. Okay. Got that going. And now we're going to also add our beef. So I'm going to add the beef. Okay guys, we're going to let that come up to a boil again, and once that comes up to a boil, I'm going to add the corn. That's the last ingredient I have left, and then we're going to thicken that with a little flour and water. Okay, I'm going to mix some flour in a cup, put about 2 tablespoons of flour in a cup with some water. Okay, alright. That'll be great. So why don't I give you the word of the day? Okay, so my word of the day is this. I recently did an interview with a chef by the name of Keith. and he's a traveling chef. He started out as a dishwasher and worked his way up to an executive chef. And he has a great story to tell. You know, we all need to hear a story that gives us encouragement, or give our kids encouragement to show how you can make it. And he has really shown that. And I would like for you to hear his story and hear all the places that he's traveled to and the people he's met and everything. He even have some advice for you on cooking. So I would like for you to check out that video. And the video goes something like from a dishwasher to an executive chef traveling around the world. Would you please watch that? Have your friends watch it. Tell everyone you know to watch it, because everyone needs to be encouraged how they can make it. And, you know, what a better way to make it than to start from the ground up. So he started as a dishwasher and worked his way up to the top. And that message is for someone out there. Okay? All right, that's the word of the day. Can't get better than that. Telling you how to get a job. That will work. Okay, so that's my message. That's my word of the day. So we'll be waiting on the beef stew, okay? Thanks. Okay, guys. So our potatoes are halfway done. So now we want to add the cup of corn. And put that in there. And I dropped the cup. And now we want to add a teaspoon of garlic paste. Garlic paste. If you don't have any garlic paste, you can cut up 2 cloves of garlic and do it that way, okay? A teaspoon of garlic paste. Gonna put that in. Oh, it smells so good. So good. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to mix in 2 tablespoons of flour with the same broth that's inside the beef stew. Okay, to give it a little thickness. And then we're going to taste it, okay? 1 second, let me get the flour. Okay, so this is my flour. I'm going to take 2 heaping tablespoons. 1, 2. Heaping means it could be running over. Okay, and now I want to get some of the broth out of the beef stew to make the flour. Well, to add to the flour so I can get the same flavor, so I can thicken up the stew. Try not to get your corn. You see what I'm doing, right? Okay, now I'm going to mix that up. I'm going to make sure you can see. I have a fork and I'm just going to mix the flour in with the broth. And it's pretty thick, so I need some more broth. still thick, so I'm adding some more broth. You want to mix it until you see no more lumps. Okay, that's what we're looking like. Now we're just going to put a little in at a time, baby steps. So I have 1 serving spoonful, you see. I'm going to put that in, stir it, and see what happens. See how thick it gets. Oh, wow. When you pour it, you don't want it thick like pancake mix, but you don't want it runny like water either. I think I like that right there. I don't think I want it any thicker. No. Let me show you. So you can tell that the flour is in there because it's a little thick, but not where it's coating the spoon. And as it cooks more, it's going to get more thicker. Okay, so I think that that's good. I don't need any more of this flour here. Great. So now what I want to do is taste it. See what else I'm missing. Let me see what I'm missing. It tastes good, but I need some flavor. So I'm going to add some Larry seasoning salt. I'm going to add some black pepper. And let me see if my potatoes is done. Yep, it's done. I just took 1 potato and I just smashed it up against the wall of the pot, and it broke up pretty good, so I know it's done. Another way you can do it is you can take it out with a fork, put it on a plate, and smash one with the fork. And if it breaks down pretty easily, you're done. And our stew is done, guys, and our rice is done too over here. Okay, I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to plate up and let you see, okay? This pot is halfway full. Let me see if I can show you. See? It's halfway full. So I know for a fact that you'll be able to have dinner and leftovers for tomorrow for maybe someone's lunch or snack or something like that. Okay? Alright, so let me get me a bowl and put me some beef stew and rice in there and let you see. Thank you. 1 second. Okay guys, here's the rice that we cooked with the chives in there, right? Okay. Wait, my camera's dark. Oh, wait, I want you to make sure, I want to make sure you see me. Here we go. I think that's better. Yes. Okay, you see the rice there with the chives? Okay. So now I'm going to put the beef stew right over it. And here's the beef stew and a thumbnail. Ah, it's gonna fall. There we go. Thumbnail. Best I could do. Okay, so let me taste it for you. I got some rice, some beef, some carrots. Oh, and you see it's hot. Wow. You're gonna like this. The flavor is there. I can taste the carrots and the onions. Wow, what a good taste. So you make that for you and your family. Family of 4. Oh, you're gonna love it. Remember, 7 meals I'm making for $50. 7 meals. You don't want to miss the other 5 meals. Stay tuned, okay? Alright, check out the links below. Subscribe if this is your first time on my channel. And hit the thumbs up if you like it, okay? And if you'd like to support this channel in any way, I welcome that. And I'm here for you, and I love you. Talk to you soon. We're going to go for meal number 3, right? Don't miss it. Bye-bye.